Hello everybody. Welcome on in. I'm Orion. We are back with some more Asgard's Fall. Today we are going to be ramping up the difficulty even more as we jump into Blood Sacrifice 30. So you can see what we're going to be running on the left-hand side for this one. We're running, the last time you saw, we got Rain of Arrows, so that's kind of what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be doing like the extra damage for our arrows, the amount of arrows we shoot, and then we're going to be doing rain of arrows for every 250 we kill. And what we're going to do today is we're going to focus mainly on physical, and we are going to take one cold ability. We're going to take the Leviathan Axe, and we're going to do the Shattering Leviathan Axe, because for these harder difficulties you really do want to get at least one evolved ability. But other than that, we're going to take all physical, and the main focus here is going to be on the Hammer of Righteousness. So basically kind of becoming like a Hammerdin. So if you ever played like the Diablo and WoW games, Hammerdins were pretty popular. Diablo 2 probably has the best Hammerdin ever. Basically you could summon these holy hammers that would rotate around you and you just absolutely decimate everything. So I've had a couple requests to do that one, so that's what we're going to do today. I did specialize my build this time for it, so I will have, because as we're moving up the difficulties, I feel like I should probably focus on actually trying to get like a build here for this. So ranged is going to be a really good one, because dagger throw and Leviathan Axe and the Shattering Leviathan are all going to be ranged, and then obviously we're a ranged character, so we're going to focus a lot on ranged and physical damage types. So we have this one with extra armor, attack speed, range damage. Physical is going to deal 35% more damage. We're going to do physical damage, lifesteal, collection radius. This one's going to be ranged physical damage plus attack speed. This will be physical damage, and then bleed chance. This one's a cool one because this one gives me extra movement speed, another dash, and then extra range damage. And then this one's going to give me physical damage, armor, and then a critical damage multiplier. And then I'm just running some stat rooms for health regeneration. I have 60% extra damage. We're going to do critical damage multiplier, extra health, and then just extra movement speed. So that's what we're going to be running today. Let's jump into probably Midgard again, I think. These other maps are pretty tough, you know, screw it. Let's do Mausoleum. Screw it. Go big or go home, right? We'll handle this. I think we'll be strong enough to be able to do this. Okay, so these are no's. We definitely want pretty much all physical. And then the ones we're looking for are Leviathan Axe and Dagger Throw. I don't really want the Stomp either. Let's do a reroll. Okay, oh wow, that was so lucky. That was so lucky, because that was my last reroll. Okay, and we get a legendary damage right off the get. Let's put that one right there. That's a good start. I definitely need to get some more movement speed, though. When I redid some of my runes, I definitely lost a little bit movement speed to maybe sort of bulk up for a little bit more damage. Okay, so Whirl Slash, no. Bone Chilling Cold, no. That's a no, too. I don't think I want the Valkyries. Let's reroll again. Okay, so this one we're going to have to go with Mistbane. The increased cost for rerolls makes it a little bit hard to get the things we want to get all the time. But I don't mind upgrading Mistbane, because Mistbane is an incredibly powerful ability in this game. Okay, let's keep re-rolling. Okay, this is a super good one, so I'm going to put this one right here. That's going to give us a huge damage boost if we can get that. I think the only problem with this game is, I mean, not the only, I mean, there's like, these aren't really like big complaints. But some runes in this game are just clearly way better than others. Eventually, they'll just start adding more and more fates, because I think that's what I want to see. I think I want to see more and more fates. Okay, so there's the Leviathan Axe throw. Awesome. Because there's some that, or maybe some just need to be tuned a little bit more. I don't know, because some of them are just like way better than others. And even though they cost more power to activate, it's still really not that hard to like do it. Okay, dash amount. Yeah, we'll do extra dash amount. I'll put that one right there. Dash amount is really good for this one, so I'm definitely going to want more dash amount, and I'm going to want more, definitely want to get more movement speed here. Okay, so we're looking for all physical abilities at this point. Okay, I'll get one more reroll, so it's a risk. I'm just going to do Mistbane. I'm not going to risk the build. I'm not going to risk it. I don't want to risk anything. Yeah, I definitely need more movement speed. Movement speed is going to be kind of a top priority here for these few upgrades here. All right, rerolls, bleed chance, 100% multiplier on extra dash. Yeah. I don't really think I'll need another dash, but this one gets tough because this is one of the few levels where they actually have enemies that will sort of fly across the screen and you have to dodge through them. And then these guys can, okay, there's the Hammers of Righteousness. Hell yeah. Okay, so we got that now. Okay, so the hammers are going to be the big one. I'm going to try to get, we're obviously going to get the Leviathan Axe and my other ability to level 5 so we can get the forged ability. But for the most part, I'm going to try to put just a ton of points into, okay, we have to take one of these, dang. Okay, we'll go with bleed chance. I'm going to put this one in the far corner. Put that one over here. So now I'll just take 2 abilities. If we could get something like, I want to try to get them as soon as possible too. Unless I get the abilities that I'm looking to level up. But I would love to get, oh man, I'm going to take that Mistbane. You got to throw that at me. 7 piercing. With the amount of enemies that are going to be on the screen, piercing is going to be incredibly good for this weapon. That's why the Hammerdin is going to be really good too. Because it's just going to rotate around and just hit every enemy. Okay, I will take a low level movement speed. I don't care that it's a low level. I need to get like 30 or 40% more movement speed here, I think. Because otherwise I'm going to have to dash out of these enemy attacks a lot. Oh, these guys are rough too. Definitely got to avoid those guys like the plague. Okay, reroll. Glacial, no. Loki, no. Okay, these are no's. Ah, shit. See, this is what I was afraid of. This is what I was afraid of. Alright, what do we do here? Flurry of Knives. Let's go with a ranged ability at least. Let's go with Tyr's Judgment. Okay, so we're diverting a little bit here. We're gonna have a little bit more, a little bit more extra elements than I wanted. But I got all the abilities I wanted, so I didn't want to like divert off of that. Close enemies receive, yeah. Okay, that one can go. That one can go right here. See, that was the risk we took when we re-rolled stuff. Okay, so re-roll again. We'll do Mistbane. But again, since I have 3 of the abilities I want, we'll just roll with this. We just have to make sure that that last one's going to be a physical ability. I'm kind of like, I'm saving out for okay, one of these has to be a good one. Killing a burning enemy, damn. Okay, movement speed. I'm kind of saving out for like the ballista or shattering ground. I think those are kind of the ones I'm looking for here. Okay, these are no's. I guess we could do the claws. Yeah, let's just go with the claws. Okay, attack speed's fine. Put that up there. Okay, so this one now, they do extra damage if they're close. Okay, so let's do the Leviathan Axe. Oh man, I hate how these disappear so quickly. They disappear way too fast. Okay, we'll take the attack speed and I'll put you right here. This is why I need movement speed. Need movement speed. There's another health thing up here. Oh, there we go. See, here we go. This is where it's gonna get hard. Okay, let's re-roll these. Oh, 4 hammers, okay. Man, I had to eat that hit. Okay, bleeding enemies have a 10% chance to explode. Yeah, we could do that one. Put that one. I don't have like the greatest setup right here. This one's a easy one. Let's put that one right there. So we basically gotta try to get, okay, let's go dagger throw. I gotta try to get these health basically as soon as they show up. Because they do seem to despawn pretty quickly. Okay, dodge chance, no. Cold damage, sure. Because cold is gonna be relatively big for this because of that shattering axe we have. It may or may not be our biggest damage. Well, the evolved ability will for sure be the most damage. We won't be able to tell though because it doesn't show the damage for those for some reason. Okay, we're gonna do dagger throw. I'm gonna focus on these ones first. The Leviathan or the hammer is gonna come second after we get the shattering axe. Once we get the shattering axe, then we'll focus on the hammer of righteousness. Okay, health regen, maybe. I love this taunt. It's so good. Okay, we're gonna go... Luckily there's a purple here because then I can just take the Leviathan axe. I don't have to feel bad about passing up on that legendary. Okay, so that's going to activate this. So that's going to give me a huge damage boost. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, like a 55% damage. Because it's each knot of power. So any one of these knots of powers, that counts. So 5% increased damage for every active knot of power. That's a huge damage boost. I mean, ideally, I could get... I don't know if we'll get there. It'll be close. I would like to get the Shattering Axe by the time we get to the boss. Okay, more cold damage. I'm not against the cold damage right now. I'm really not. I mean, I prefer physical, but physical's not showing up. Cold is, so I will take it. I have a lot of physical bonus already, too. Physical and ranged. Okay. And let's go with daggers. Take that movement speed. So it looks like they can be, I didn't really notice this, but I guess that makes sense. They can be different percentages because this one's 15, this one's 10, but they're both level 1 nodes. Hell yeah. Okay, so that gets me to level 5 for this one. Okay, so now I just need to get the daggers. And then we'll start focusing on the hammer. Okay, the health regen, sure, because and one that's another legendary. Let's put this one right here. I feel like health regen's probably going to be maybe a little bit more needed in this run. I wouldn't mind getting like one more movement speed, especially if I can get like a purple. I know I took some low-level ones, mainly because I need it. Like, I need the movement speed. Movement speed in this game is, like, literally almost the most important thing. Okay, yes, 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 we got it. Okay, so now we got the Shattering Axe. So that's going to do cold damage, physical, and ranged, which is important. So physical and ranged. So it's going to, like, we're going to get the bonuses because of all those extra stats I put in my war paint. So, look how good this is going to be. This is going to be so good. On top of just the Leviathan Axe being really good also. Okay, so at this point, we'll try to focus as heavily as we can on the hammers. I don't want cooldown, though. The cooldown is going to be the one thing I don't necessarily want. Shit. I really want, like, extra hammers, damage... Because I'm kind of hoping that we'll get some of the fates that will give me extra cooldown anyways. We haven't seen those yet, really, so hopefully they'll show up. Oh my gosh, these guys are so quick. Okay, every time you take damage, there's a 5% chance to permanently increase damage 1%. Dodge chance. Okay, attack speed, I guess. Like, look how good this bear is. Bear is literally probably, like, the best thing in the game. Come on. Stop giving me legendaries. I'm gonna reroll these. Yes! Worth. Alright, awesome. that was a legendary damage upgrade. Okay. Okay, so now we got the first boss here. Let's see how we do. Oh, it seems like we're gonna do okay. we're doing pretty decent damage here. Oh man, my own blade scared me. Oh yeah, we're doing good here. We're doing good. This boss is definitely a lot tougher than some of the other bosses, you know? There's a lot more to look out for and have to dodge through. Again, my own blade scared me. Okay, that was pretty clean. Okay, so we're halfway done. At this point, we definitely have everything I'm looking for. I just want to level up the hammers more, and then ideally I get like a little bit more movement speed. You know, just maybe one more movement speed node. I think I'm close. Like, I just want to see one more legendary or purple. Okay, so this one's a for sure thing. Triggering your weapon's attack reduces the cooldown. I'll put this one right there. That, yep, that activates it right away. Okay, there we go. There we go. Now we get extra hammers. Hell yeah. That's what I'm looking for. 2 good hammer upgrades in a row now. Man, it's just like, it's right there, but I don't want it. Okay, see, these are like, we always end up taking the same ones because it kind of feels like we have to. So physical damage has a chance to enrage the player, increase in attack speed and all damage. And then with this one, triggering your weapon's attack reduces the cooldown of a random ability. So like giving you extra attack speed and then now reducing the cooldown. Like, you know, we kind of always get these like these samey ones. There definitely needs to be like some sort of other combos here that you can do. I think that's going to be very healthy for the game in the long run here. Okay, let's go. Again, I'm not like... Oh, that's not the wrong one. I saw throw, and then I just kind of went instantly to hammer. Oh my gosh, hell yeah. 8 hammers now. See, now it feels like we're kind of starting to clean up here. Critical damage multiplier. Okay. Put this one there. So I have pretty low crit chance though, but that's a good multiplier. Let's do... Okay, we can throw it. We've gotten some really good hammer throws here recently, so I don't need to like push bad upgrades because I still need to win here too. This is still a hard map on a hard difficulty, so I definitely need to focus on winning still too instead of just doing all hammers. Okay, increase cold damage again. We're getting a lot of cold damage here. Again, not against it, but physical would be preferred. But that's really going to help the Leviathan axe and this Shattering axe like a ton. Can we, I want to see, can we see? So increase cold, I have 128% cold. We're looking at 138 physical though. That's pretty good. Cool. Okay, this is a reroll. Oh, hell yeah, baby. 11 axes. Let's go. Ooh, a legendary. Wonder like if I can just kind of like stay here. I'm gonna push it a little bit. Like, can I just AFK? No, well, I mean, I kind of can. Like, until these guys come and get me. Okay, we'll do the crit chance for sure. It kind of seems like I can, other than these, like, huge AoE guys. Yeah, like, as long as none of the AoE gets to me, we can stand still now. But who wants to do that? Okay, let's, I'm not gonna level this guy up at all. This guy is like the redheaded stepchild, you know, like this, I don't want this one. I don't want that one at all. We can do Mistbane Pierce. And no offense to redheads, I married a redhead, and my daughter is a redhead. But man, I don't want that ability. So I'm not even gonna level it up because there's no point putting anything into it anyways. Because okay, we could put this one right here. And then if we get another ability, we can put that one right there if we want to. Another fate. But yeah, like I don't have any extra lightning damage. I don't care how good the upgrade is for it. I'm not gonna pick it. There's no point. There's no point taking it. It just was there. Like it was literally a mistake. I mean, I feel bad for it, but it is what it is. Oh my god. Okay, let's... Okay, okay. Ooh-wee! Look at these ones! Oh my goodness, this is getting ridiculous. Where's heals? I need some heals. Oh my gosh! Okay. Okay, this is getting legit now. These blob guys are tough if you run into them, because they have such like a large explosion radius. Okay, I'm gonna take that. Is this damage? Oh, that's attack speed. Dang. Okay, which one's this? Attack speed? Damn. Okay, I was hoping to put it on. Can I cancel out? I can. Okay, let's reroll then. Ignite, no, reroll. Extra health? Yeah, sure. It does kind of feel like we're gonna be pushing it here with my health, like for this last like 5 minutes here. Yeah, see, because I can't run in. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's a legendary cooldown. I'll just take it. I can't run into those stompers, the blobs. Okay, we don't have any fire abilities, so that's a bummer. Every enemy that is alive increases your attack speed. We could do that one. And I could put this one right here. Because, I mean, we are putting on some status effects, not a lot. But I do have poison. We have cold. And then we'll have, like, a little bit of bleed. See, I have to, like, avoid these guys. I think that's really the only threat right now in this game. And then these things, like the flames that pop up, those are kind of dangerous. Oh man, why did we pick up both of those? I think my movement speed feels pretty good right now, though. Okay, let's re-roll. I want to see if the hammer ability is going to out damage that's health regeneration. I don't want the health regen. So the only ones I can put on this is health regeneration and I think that movement speed. Oh, dash amounts, dang. Okay. And then this is health regeneration, right? I don't think so. Dang. Ignite chance. I mean, that's another status effect, but I don't think it matters how many status effects I have. Every enemy alive that is inflicted, like, they just have to have a status effect. It doesn't matter how many they have. So these are no's then. So let's re-roll that. Straight up damage. Okay, we'll do straight up damage. Just put you up there. Yeah, but I don't know if I finished this thought or not, but I want to see what's going to do more damage, the hammers or the Leviathan axe. Because usually the Leviathan axe is the top damage dealer. But again, the shattering axe, like this axe right here that's shooting out the blades, will probably do the most, but we won't know because it doesn't show it. All right, these are no's. Okay, we could do the damage increase. We only have 2 minutes left. Okay, so this is the attack speed one, right? That's a no. I literally only have 2 nodes left, so need to be okay. This one's probably because this is damage, right? Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so what do we have? About a minute left. Man, too bad for this one lightning ability that kind of got in the way here. Okay, this is gonna be, oh my god, this is gonna be the super tough part then. Okay, let's re-roll these. Re-roll. Okay, we'll do that one. Okay, so now I have blobs, explosions, and these fire things. Hopefully that was it. Shit, it's not. Man, you really need to have some good builds here to make it through this. Oh, not enough space. Are you kidding me? All right, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm not even gonna bother looking at my menu. I'm just gonna focus on winning. Okay, so we have one more slot. Damage. Okay. No. Yeah, that's a pretty... No. Critical damage multiplier. Okay. Okay, so that's it. That's all we're getting. We're not going to get any more, so now it's just going to be the boss fight. Let's see how we do against him. Let's go. Let's go. Just die. All right, that was pretty easy. We dominate. Okay, luckily he didn't drop like any legendaries. He dropped only junk here. There we go. That was great. What a great run. There we go. Perfect. Throw out those hands. Oh my gosh. It's still racking up damage. 63 million damage. Hammer of Righteousness. Holy cow. Way out damaged the Leviathan axe by a ton. 63 million damage. 45 million for our Mistbane. I love the Mistbane. I love the Mistbane weapon. One day for like one of these builds, I just want to just put like, I want to put everything in the Mistbane and just get that as high as possible. Because look at that, 45 million damage. That was super good. Everything else was very, very minimal. And there's Tyr's Judgment at the bottom. Again, Baron Wolf. Arrow Rain. I wonder if Arrow Rain's worth it. 1.7 million. I wonder, I'm going to have to try, there's a piercing arrow too. I'm going to try the piercing arrow and see if that one works better. See how much damage I can get out of that one. Yeah, everything else was like, okay. But clearly like this is the big boy. Holy cow. But we also did put the most points into this. This one, I think we had like 11 hammers at one point. Leviathan axe, I don't know. I don't really remember what sort of level ups we got for that one. We rushed this one a little bit to 5, but impressive. Impressive. 63 million damage. And that was on difficulty Blood Sacrifice 30 too. So that's done with. Let's come do our level ups here. Oh, I guess I can do both now. I don't have I don't even have to think about it. I could just do both. Let's see. When you drop below 30% health, your summons enrage, buffing their attack damage and speed. I think I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna start doing more pierce. Yeah, I think we'll go with more pierce now. I think I'll start building up this. The traps I'm not super interested in, and then the summon damage I'm not too interested in. I'd rather do the extra pierce up here. So okay, so there we go. Yeah, I thought for some reason I thought I was gonna have to choose between these, but I do get the homing arrow now too. Okay, and then I guess that's it. So there we go. That was a really clean build. It would have been even better if we didn't get that one lightning ability, but no big deal. The hammer still carried us. And same for the shattering Leviathan axe. Just two crazy good abilities. A lot of damage, clearing the screen. So that's going to be it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy these videos, please like, subscribe, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.